Portfolio for Student Assessment, presented by Keren Drateru from Uganda. Student portfolio is a systematic collection of student work and is related to material that depicts a student's activities, accomplishments, and achievements. Portfolios can enhance teaching and learning as well as assessment. An educational portfolio contains work that a learner has selected and collected to show growth and change over time. A critical component of an educational portfolio is the learner's reflection on the individual pieces of work, as well as an overall reflection on the story that the portfolio tells. The purpose of this is to help students assemble portfolios that illustrate their talents, represent their writing capabilities, and also to tell their stories of the school achievements. We have several categories of portfolios that can be used. We have a process portfolio. This is used for classroom level assessment on the part of both the instructor and the student. It basically documents the stages of learning and provides a progressive record of the student's growth. The teachers use process portfolio to help students identify learning goals, to document the process over time, and also to demonstrate learning mastery, as said by Venn. Another category is the product portfolio, which demonstrates mastery of a learning task, and it contains only the best work. The student, out of the assignments that he has done over a period of time, can pick the best and then tends to fix up that best work, and is marked with the pick out outstanding of the best work, which is then marked. After the faculty marking, the learner will select those with the high mark only and file them in the portfolio. Then working portfolios. A working portfolio is so named because it is a project in the works, containing work in progress as well as finished samples of work. It serves as a holding tank for work that may be selected later for a more permanent assessment or display of portfolio. We have display, showcase, or best works portfolios. Most rewarding use of student portfolios is the display of the students' best work, the work that makes them proud, and the pride and sense of accomplishment that students feel make the effort worthwhile, and contribute to a culture for learning in the classroom. Then assessment portfolios. The primary function of an assessment portfolio is to document what a student has learned. The content of the curriculum determines what students select for their portfolios. If the curriculum specifies persuasive, narrative, and descriptive writing, an assessment portfolio should include examples of each type of the writing done. Components of a portfolio: completed products such as student work, like assessments, assignments, evaluations, score sheets, sample products, and attendance sheets. Then reflections, which students tend to do over time, teachers' observations, conference records, progress reports, worksheets, artifacts, such as poems, letters, reading logs, and audio or videotape recordings, photos, and other sketches. Parts of students' portfolio. This usually varies from institution to institution, but commonly it includes the cover page, the labeled spine and separators, table of content or checklist, acknowledgement, personal philosophy, specific requirements, and first and second drafts of reports, and then the appendices at the end of it. The common steps in the portfolio assessment process are: first, the teacher and the student need to clearly identify the portfolio contents. Second, the teacher should develop evaluation procedures for keeping track of the portfolio contents and for grading the portfolio. Thirdly, the teacher needs a plan for holding portfolio conferences, which are formal and informal meetings to review and discuss the progress together with the learner. Advantages of portfolio assessment are promoting student self-evaluation, reflection, and critical thinking. Measuring performed based on genuine samples of students' work. And providing opportunities for students and teachers to discuss learning goals and the progress toward those goals in structured and unstructured conferences. Much as it has several advantages, it also has its disadvantages. That is, it requires extra time to plan an assessment system and to conduct the assessment. 2, scheduling individual portfolio conferences sometimes is very difficult, especially where you have a big number of the students. In conclusion, portfolio in general are very good assessment tools. The use of portfolio gives opportunity for the learner and the teacher to interact very freely and more often. Portfolio use in assessment gives the learner high confidence because he or she is able to view what has been marked and can also have opportunity to compare with their peers. Portfolio empowers the learner to identify his or her own strengths and weaknesses. And it also serves for both the learner and the teacher to do a SWOT analysis of the teaching and learning process. SWOT, that is the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Those are the references of my presentation. Thank you.